Hi everyone, and welcome back to some more XCOM 2. So, we killed the last chosen, they are all dead now, and that was definitely by far the toughest part of this setup. With that said, we're not done yet, and I'm pretty sure there are still potentially some surprises waiting. But yeah, and just as a reminder, if you're not aware, the second wave option we're playing with exists for the sole purpose of making the game unreasonably difficult. And that's a direct quote from Reshi, the mod's author. I'm doing it for the content. I most certainly do not recommend that you play with this option. Just to make that clear, okay? Just to make that clear. So anyway, maybe we can actually try out that new weapon we got from the box. We just need an actual mission. I was going to wait to finish the assassin weapons, but I think I actually want to get started on the Shadow Chamber project right away. So let's do that right away. And then we'll continue the assassin weapons. So what did we scan? The soldier, probably. Yep, okay, definitely. We could actually use somebody good. That should be someone in captain rank, I think? We'll see. Alright, Sonic grading. Oh yeah, here's a mission. No, that's not a mission. That's an infiltration mission. I have no need to do this. So, I'll pass. Yeah, there's no need. When is the next supply drop? Okay, in 31 hours. Let's check the black market real quick. Before it rerolls. I don't remember what's available to purchase right now. Okay, nothing I'm interested in too much. I don't really need another scientist all that much. I don't need alloys, I don't need Elerium. What are they buying? Okay, I'm not selling any of that. Not really. Okay, well, back to scanning. We'll see what happens when a new cycle starts. Now that all three chosen are dead. Whether, like, anything even happens at all, anything special, I don't know. Okay, there's another person in Sonic grading. We can send more people. Probably, like, lower rank people. Anyone who doesn't have a useful secondary weapon. So, like, anyone who might be using a pistol, we can send Perilous. Yeah, only 4 days, we can do that, no problem. Alright. Manufacture upgrade, 4 hours. Okay, superior expanded magazine. And meld. How much? 2 meld, okay. That's not some tremendous amount, but alright. I don't think I'm sending any covert operations right now, no. So let's keep scanning. Another PC is coming. 2 more hours. There we go, Spirit Thief. Killing a Sonic enemy increases Psi offense by 10 and damage dealt with offensive Sonic abilities by 50% for 2 turns. That sounds interesting, I don't think I've seen that one before. So one more thing I could do is get some gene mods. I would need to get more power, which isn't really a problem, is it? No, we can get Elerium conduit here. A lot of the gene mods are really expensive, but they are also really good. So I'm considering it. 20 Elerium is not that big of a deal, I don't think so. So I might actually do that. With that said, we can just assign another engineer. It's not like they really have anything better to do right now. I just need to move them from somewhere. Where do we not need them? Let's see. I might not need them at the defense matrix. I might not need them here. So this speeds up the project by 50%. I think that might be fine. I don't have a lot of meld left, so I don't think I'll be doing this again. Especially if I wanted to save meld for gene mods. Yeah, so let's assign this person here. Get a bit of extra power. And then we could pay to get the genetic modification chamber. It's only 80 supplies. So we might as well do that. Yeah, that will unlock a whole bunch of stuff. There are some good ones we can get. Like, secondary heart is literally always good no matter what. Yeah, we can send a lot of people. Let's check who's who. So I can't send anyone who's wounded, I take it. Okay, 1 hour, Mike. Okay, then. Nobody's tired. We could get secondary heart on some people. It would mostly be people who are wounded. Yeah. But there are some other things we could do. Okay, let's take a look. Yeah, there are a lot of things available in here. Secondary heart is 75 supplies, and nothing else, which is good. But on the other hand, quite a few options here require corpses. Sometimes some pretty specific corpses. Like, yeah, Mutant Legionary Corpse and 39 meld. This is really expensive. Sectoid, Stun Lancer. Okay. 30 meld. Yeah, 30 meld is a lot. Oh yeah, like this one. This is plus 10 aim and plus 20 flanking aim. But 30 Requiem Essence. And a corpse. I think I'd rather save Essence for actual Requiem gear. Definitely. Grants an aim bonus after missing a shot. Right, I don't know this one pretty well. This one would be good for some specific people. Anyone who can shoot like twice per turn. Like a Marauder, for example. We could send a Rattler, for example. That would be fine. It doesn't actually show nickname on this drop-down list, though. Okay. We could send her. Right here. So we could get hyper-reactive pupils. That's 5 days. 3 corpses, 35 supplies. Yep, we can do that. That's fine. Alright. Can we remove any negative traits? Yes, we can. Obsessive Reloader. Okay, we can do that. Right, so 8 hours for the next supply drop. Let's see what happens. Mike is back. Alright, let's see.
Coming in for you now, Commander. I had high hopes for the resistance under.
Well, at least he acknowledges it. Right, I don't expect anything to happen here. We'll see what happens with the dark events, though. I might actually pay to reveal one. Although, yeah, 160 supplies, 200 intel. That's kind of expensive. That's expensive. Okay, we do not need decoys and deception anymore. We can remove that permanently. And we can get something else instead. Is there anything else I don't need? No, I think we're good here. Double agent, under the table. Resistance network, stay with me. Integrated warfare. Okay, we don't want all of that. So what can we grab here? Research breakthroughs are twice as likely to occur. I don't really need that. I suppose I could just pick up like popular support or something like that. Or deeper learning 1. I'm pretty sure these will stack if I take both. So you know what, let's just take both. Okay, we got the supplies. Let's check covert operations. We definitely want meld if there's any available. Apparently there isn't. Avatar project progress looks perfectly fine at the moment. So we have no need to run this. Form soldier bond. Okay, do we need a bond on anyone right now? I think there are some people. Okay, just checking. 7.8, 7.4. Stanley. Okay, Devilish. Okay then. Soto. They do have a decent compatibility with some people at least. So what if we send Varazir? Varazir and Ho. Let's see. Just checking. A Devilish. Okay, Devilish is decent. So could be that. A Sota is also decent. Sentinel, Stationary Threat. Also good aim. So that's one candidate. Cartoon. Ambrosine. Okay, I think I'll pass on this. At least for now. Daka. Okay, we could actually send Daka. 4.9, 4.4, that's the highest compatibility he has with anyone on the roster who doesn't have a bondmate already. So yeah, let's send Daka and Varazir. I think that's actually fine. Yeah, we can do that. I am not giving you a Dark Claw for this, however. That would be a rather silly thing to do. Yeah, give you an SMG. Okay, it will take some time, but whatever, that's fine. 12 days is not that bad, actually. So, you guys can go. Yep. What else? Fabricate PCS. Okay, manufacture upgrade. Corpses. Resistance order. That's a good one, Art of War. That's actually a pretty good one. I might grab this. Yeah, let's get this. And there's a good chance I'll use it. Okay, let's send some of these people here. That's kind of their job. That's basically like the captured Exalt people. So yeah, we can send them. Maybe not a skirmisher. In case I'll need a skirmisher for something else. And then again, okay, we have what, 4 skirmishers actually? Yeah, it's fine. Alright. I'm not paying 31 intel, it's fine. So, 14 days, that's acceptable. Off you go. Anything else? Supplies, corpses, hyper-vital module construction, I don't really need that. 39 intel. I mean, a little bit of intel doesn't hurt, I suppose. Yeah, I guess we could do that. Anyone close to a promotion here? Okay, kind of. 63 out of 70. 67 out of 70. That would definitely be worth a promotion. At least it should be. And I think I saw 65 on somebody here. I thought I did. 65 Stanley. And he has Shredder. Okay, let's send Stanley as well. Yeah, there's no need to send a scientist. There's no risk of capture anymore. Because we killed all of the Chosen. So yeah, they can't capture anyone because they don't exist anymore. They're dead. Alright. So that'll do. 12 days, 3 hours. Yep, that's fine. And at least one of them should get promoted from this. So off you go.
Covert is
I think that's enough.
Let's just hope your people can keep up.
That's enough for now. Oh, wait. Adaptive personal combat sims. Okay. I definitely need that. That would be really, really useful for us. So 100% we need that. Without a doubt. Okay, let's just send Ambrose in here. She's still just a corporal, so... Nice and easy experience right there. SMG. I can send one more person to negate the risk of getting wounded. I suppose I have a big enough roster. Anyone close? 63 out of 70. I don't think that would be enough. It would be close, potentially. Okay, I'm going to check real quick if anyone is super close. 105 out of 110. That might be enough. Okay, let's send her. Pretty sure that will be enough. Or like super close at least. Alright, this one will take a little bit longer, but that's okay. Do we have the civilian disguise? We do. It won't really save a whole lot of time, but a little bit, like half a day. Okay, good enough. So now that's definitely enough. Let's go back to scanning, shall we? Yep. Oh yeah, we are about to finish experimental powered weapon. I need like the Shred Storm Cannon. Or maybe the blaster launcher. Okay, Helix Projector. Not quite what I was counting on. And now we got the Hive Gauntlet queued up. Yes, let's do that. I'm not even sure what that does. So let's find out, I guess. Yep. Another Elerium core, good. We got what, 15 Elerium cores right now? Yes, 15. What else can we do in here? Okay, I can upgrade some of my existing weapon attachments. It's not necessarily cheap to do, like look at these costs. This is really expensive. I'm not convinced it's worth doing. We can make some advanced PCSs as well, so let's do that. I could still use some PCSs. I'm just gonna queue up a bunch. Yeah, it's like 3 days to get one. Alright. I fully expect a mission soon for one of the dark events. We're about to finish the project. There it is, so that's the Codex brain.
Objective added.
Commander,
All right.
updated our current objectives based on the
So
most
let's do the
recent
encrypted Codex data.
The Codex appears as an anomalous form
Yep.
in an almost constant state of
Let's do
flux,
that. We want to finish that ASAP.
New objective added.
Okay, so where is it?
Updated our latest operational objectives, Commander. We've locked in the
Okay, I can make contact with that. Eastern US. We are still at force level 16, and I can make contact instantly. I might even pay 200 intel for this. Because we should be pretty close to hitting force level 17 now, and the longer we wait, the tougher this mission is going to be. This mission might be pretty tough, actually. So what do we have here? 2 unknown enemies. I'm just going to look at the enemy list. We are getting close to the end. This is one of the few remaining missions that we actually have to do. Obviously, I'll do the missions to counter the dark events, because some of the dark events are really nasty. But yeah, I think we should just make contact instantly. There's literally no reason not to do that. But let's finish this Hive Gauntlet thing. I'm curious what exactly that is. Okay, Broad Gauntlet. I think I've seen that before, actually. Not sure. I assume that's like the actual gauntlet. Because, you know, that kind of makes sense. I don't have a lot of actual gauntlet users, but I think I have a few. What else? Sadly, I can't do Scramble Gear upgrade, and I would really like to. I might just do... Okay, I could just open another logbox, but I was going to wait to finish some more weapon research. However, that will take a little bit of time because we're doing the Shadow Chamber stuff. But yeah, I only have what? 2 legendary logboxes left, which is not a lot. Yeah, it's not a lot. I could open a rare one, just like, you know, the regular way, in 2 days, without wasting a key. We could just do another experimental powered weapon. Maybe we'll get a Shred Storm Cannon or Blaster Launcher. That's what I want. That's what I've been trying to get. I think we can just do that. It's fine.
As soon as we're finished, Commander.
Yeah, you do that, Shen. So, okay, let's do this. Yep. We can make contact instantly. It's 200 intel, but it's fine. What's the continent bonus in here anyway? Bomb squad. Oh, okay, complete that instantly. Okay. So, let's do this. Yep.
Setting course for
Let's see what kind of
second
squad we can
Eastern
field.
United
And let's
States.
look at the force level here. Sometimes it can like flip over to 1 level higher while you fly to your destination. And then like you get a completely different list of enemies because it rerolled. We are still at 16. Okay, well it doesn't look that bad on paper, but we don't know what the unknown enemies are. At force level 16, you can get an ethereal, for example. You can get some pretty nasty stuff. So, I think I'll grab Mike. Okay, Mike and his buddy. That's fine. That gives us Whiplash. Second Wind. Yeah, Second Wind is really nice. Now, obviously, we need shredding. So... Oh, by the way, there are some variants of this map that have no high ground whatsoever. And other variants where you have like one building with a little bit of high ground. But they have one thing in common. There's no really good, reliable high ground. If there is one, it's just like in one spot on the map. Right, we can get Nova and Tarkin. That would be fine. That way we'll get the disabling shot, and obviously we'll get Shredder. And also like Rapture. 96 aim on Nova, so that's pretty good. Higher than Tarkin, actually. And he's a sniper type. So, 2 more people. Let's see, who is that gonna be? A Manti and a Ramela. I think that would be good. I do want a Psionic for this. So... yeah, I think that will be fine. We won't have as much shredding as I would like. But we do have that one weapon that we got. Hold on, if we go for a squad like this, is there a good user for that weapon? Because it's kind of like a bolt caster, it's a one-shot weapon and then you have to reload. And it's an assault rifle type. So really, in this squad, there's only one single person who can use an assault rifle, which is Ramela. And I prefer to have the Requiem assault rifle on him. As in, like the special Overwatch one, this one. Yes, so we should probably change this a little bit. We don't have to, but if I wanted to make use of that weapon, then yeah. I guess I could replace Mike and Bojo. That's probably fine. Let's check what some of the other alternatives are. I could also replace Tarkin and Manti. Okay, let's check who we can actually get. So, I need somebody who's not a sentinel, who can't like shoot twice per turn, who can't really use any skills that benefit from shooting multiple times, or using multiple ammo. I don't think I have a lot of people like that. Grim. What's his body again? Flounder. Not sure what Flounder is doing. Oh, okay, wounded for 28 hours. I could wait 28 hours, but I don't want to risk force level increasing to 17. I could still bring Grim regardless, so what if we get him? What if he uses this? Wow, that's huge. Okay, that's actually kind of hilariously huge, if you ask me. That is hilariously huge, wow. It also does really good damage, and shreds a lot. Okay, he does have Hail of Bullets, and like a Traverse Fire, so it should not be him. It can be him, but then he wouldn't be able to make use of some of these skills. It should also be somebody with decent aim. You know, it's funny, I actually do not have a lot of candidates who can really make good use of that weapon. Yeah, I actually really don't. Yeah. Now, obviously, I can still give it to somebody who would need a weapon with more than one ammo, and then just not use skills that require more than one ammo. I can do that. So what about Chan? Right, he's a cannon user. Yeah. Cartoon. Yeah, Walkfire, Hail of Bullets. I actually don't really have good candidates for this. Now, with that said, just because somebody is a sentinel doesn't mean that they can't use this. Or just because somebody has light em up, for example. Obviously. So I can still do that. I could still get Grim, I just wouldn't be able to shoot more than once. Well, Grim is probably a worse candidate because he has like 3 skills that would benefit from using more than one ammo at a time. I think it might actually be Nate. Yeah, the only thing Nate can really do is like shoot twice in one turn with his weapon. But the fact his turn does not end after firing means he can reload on the same turn. Instead of shooting twice, taking advantage of light em up, he can shoot and then reload. He doesn't really have anything else other than, again, Sentinel. So let's give it a shot. Let's actually give it a shot. I think Sydney is still wounded, right? I'm pretty sure she is. Let's check. Oh yeah, for 10 days. Alright, that's fine. So Nate it is then. Can we get another person with Shredder? I mean, this weapon shreds a lot. That's kind of the whole point of having someone who can use it well. So, do I still want the Manti? Kind of a tough one. We won't be able to take advantage of grapple very well on this map, or mostly at all. Yeah, let's grab Mike and Bojo. That's fine. And then one more person. We have a Sonic covered. I think I still want a sniper. With that said, I don't think I want a Tank Buster, because Tank Buster does not have death from above. Assuming we'll have like that one building for some high ground, I'll want to take advantage of that from above to maximize my aim. Okay, quite a few of my good snipers are currently like busy with something or wounded. So my options are kind of limited in that regard. Yeah, they are actually really limited. So maybe I will grab Manti after all. He is decent. I mean, he has 95 aim. He can throw battle scanners, which might be useful here. He has not I meant to do that. Center mass for more damage. Okay, yeah, let's get Manti. I think that's fine. So, let's see how this works out. You're gonna get this. Man, that's just hilariously huge. Who's going to use the Refiner? Probably Manti. They're both roughly the same. Well, Nova does have what is called blind fire, while Manti does not. So could be Manti. Do we have 3 cannon users in here? No. No, just 2. Okay. So Sonic Cannon for Manti, there you go. Can I get the better weapon attachments here? Yeah, Superior Expanded Magazine. Okay, I guess that's that. Alright. I could also replace it with Experimental Magazine. We might not really need Superior Expanded Magazine in a cannon, which already has a lot of ammo. That's actually what I'm thinking. Yeah, so let's replace this with Experimental Magazine. We still have one. We'll still have 5 clip size. Okay. Armor for everyone. We do have Serpent Armor. Obviously, Psi Armor for the Psionic. That's a no-brainer. Whoops, wrong one. So, do I use the Serpent Armor? Like I said earlier, we probably won't really have good opportunities to take advantage of the grapple on this map, so it might be better to just get the Rage Armor instead. Were there mutants here? Probably. Yeah, there are some mutants, and the Rage Armor is nice. A bit expensive to upgrade it, but I don't think that's really a problem. Okay, let's get the Rage Armor, and probably our shotgun guy. He could grab it. Okay, actual shotgun. So, this is a shotgun, actually. Right? Yep. Viper rounds. I suppose we can use this. It's not like the best shotgun of all time, but reloading primary weapon provides a movement action, flash, Viper rounds. Yeah, it's not amazing, but I think it's acceptable. Okay, let's see. Anything else? Obviously Psyamp. So this one here. Armor still. So yeah, I'm not using the Serpent Armor. The Warden Armor for Manti. Right, so Inferno rounds. We can grab Acid rounds as well. for even more shredding. Which might not be a bad idea. With that said... wait, does this weapon have ammo? No. No, it does not. Okay. So, +1 shred on this, that's nice. Yeah, so if I use acid rounds here, that should be +2 shred. Probably a good idea. Okay, +1 radius. There you go. Obviously, proper ribjack. Okay, that's fine. Oh yeah, we also have this pistol here. What was that one again? Oh yeah, that was like blind on crit. +2 crit damage, +1 damage, face off. 2 damage when at full ammo, +2 clip size. Yeah, crits blind enemies, advanced needle rounds. Yeah, I'm gonna grab this. This is really good. But then that means I don't need experimental ammo anymore. So... I guess we'll replace it with the expanded magazine again. Yep. Okay. So, superior expanded magazine, there you go. That's fine. Medkit for you, obviously. What does Nova have again? Heavy ordnance. Yeah, and full kit. So we probably want... yeah, damaging grenade here. And the frost bomb here. Probably just acid bomb. Magnetic grenade is good too, but... I think I'll take acid bomb. In case I'll need some mass shredding. Yeah, he also has salvo, so we can use that and still have an action available. We can also grab smoke. That's going to be just like regular smoke, nothing special about it. But it might still come in handy. Next up. So wait, did this weapon have any ammo? Oh yeah, it did, right? I need to double check. So, +2 shred, -1 damage. 15 aim, 20 crit chance when dealing with a single enemy inside. Sprint loader, oh yeah, right, advanced shredder rounds. Right. Okay. Carry on then. So, what else? 3 medkits, that's definitely enough. We do want at least 1 flashbang on someone. So, Nate could grab that. Okay, Nate can get the flashbang. He could also get the rocket. And then somebody else could get the flashbang. So, plasma rocket. And yes, somebody else can get the flashbang. Because I still do want at least 1 flashbang. Here you go. Okay, keep the vest on Ramela. That leaves us with 1 more slot to use for something. How's your health? 17? We do have such strike module, maybe I should grab that. Oh yeah, that shreds a lot. It also has massive range, so I might actually use this. Yeah, this calls in an orbital strike. Heck yeah, I will actually use this. So, do we want to spend some APs? We can pick up clutch shot, which is like a guaranteed hit with a pistol. It's not terrible. I mean, anything that's a guaranteed hit is good. So, what the heck, I'm gonna grab that, why not? It's only 10 points. I don't think I can afford anything else. Well, something for 10 points, don't need that. Okay. Well, I could take Phantom, but yeah, no need. So I think this is it. Just checking if I didn't miss anything. 3 medkits might be a bit of an overkill, but yeah, this mission might be tough. 28 enemies, there might be more than that. We don't know what these 2 unknown enemies are. Could be something really nasty. But if I replace it, what would I replace it with? So... wait, what ammo did this pistol have again? Let me just double check really quick. Oh yeah, needle rounds, right? Yes, needle rounds. Let's just check really quick. Well, I could take a deployable drone or something like that, but I think we're good. Or like second flashbang. I think this is fine. So, yep, I think we can go. I'm just double checking to really make sure I didn't miss anything. But yeah, I think we're good. So let's go. So really, this is the last story mission, Golden Path mission, that we have to do like before the network tower.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Obviously then we'll still have to skulljug the Codex in a regular mission. But that can be done in literally any mission with a Codex.
The target coordinates are just ahead. Move to investigate the site. Hostile presence is
Alright.
unknown, but expect the worst.
Well, let's take a look.
Opposition is
Wait, what? Okay, I did not expect a starting area like this. That is interesting. We actually have high ground. Not sure how much good that's gonna do me, but hey, we got high ground. We could even set somebody up in this watchtower. We have a double agent friend here. Okay, let's go and scout ahead a bit. Yes, Spark Roller. Ethereal! Okay, that's pretty bad. Both Spark Roller and an Ethereal? Okay, that's pretty bad. I really don't want to fight both at the same time. That would be extremely bad. Okay, that is extremely bad. I will have to wait them out. If I'm forced to fight both of these pods at the same time, I might actually not be able to. Ethereals are insane, in case you're not aware. They can summon multiple new pods. They have some really annoying abilities. So I don't know about this. Okay, let's move into this watchtower thing. Might as well. Nate can't reach it, that's fine. So, Nova.
A confident approach.
Yeah, this is bad. This is really bad. I don't like this at all. And I'm kind of cornered here.
Overwatch.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of cornered. Okay, I need the Spark Roller to leave. I cannot afford to fight both these pods, because it will effectively be like more like 5 pods. I would have to basically deal with the Spark first and ignore the Ethereal. And you do not want to ignore the Ethereal. Okay, if he continues moving left and the Spark goes right, we can make this work. But I absolutely cannot fight both at the same time. If I'm forced to fight both these pods, I would probably just have to leave this mission. And I'm not exaggerating. Okay, alright, so let's set up on the left side. The only problem is that I will be kind of cornered here. So, yeah. It does have AoE, so I'm not sure if I really want to group up too much. At the same time, I want to take advantage of the high ground. I would like to have Nate in here. It's a little bit risky, no doubt. But okay, let's have Nate in here. And Ramela does not have to be here. So I could go outside and send Manti instead. Okay, let's do that. So Manti will go here.
Moving out.
Alright. That'll do. Let's see how this works out. Hopefully not poorly. Alright, let's go. Go away. Okay, that's good. I just need the ruler to leave. And the Ethereal might not seem that bad if you look at his health, but he has like 66% damage reduction if you attack it multiple times in one turn. Like anything past, I think, first or second attack has 66% damage reduction. It also has like a flat 10% chance to reflect any hit, and any miss will be reflected back at you. But even if you don't miss, it has a chance to reflect that too. So let's F1 him. Do we have line of sight? Tell me somebody has line of sight. Are you serious? Nobody in here has line of sight? Are you kidding me? Literally nobody up here has line of sight. I mean, Mike does, but I would not want to attack with him first. Yeah, right here. 66% reduced damage from attacks if they've been attacked twice or hit twice by attacks in the same turn. And they will also slowly regenerate health. They do have Solace, which is not unexpected. They can mind control, they have like Null Lance. They have Dimensional Rift. Yeah, they are really dangerous. And they can summon more enemies. So we probably won't be able to kill it in one turn. I would not expect that. It's not impossible, but I'm not holding my breath, okay? Alright, let's move over here. I need it to move into our line of sight. Because I can't attack it with the people I wanted to attack it with. Yeah, the first thing we want to do is use, like, the ritual gun thing. Right here. This is what we want. This also has a high chance to stun. And I don't think it's immune to stun, is it? We can check next time. But either way, even if it is, we want to attack with that first. It will get the damage reduction thing, so we want our high damage attack. Now it might be out of range. It might actually be out of range now. Okay, we could open with saturation fire from the refiner. That is an option. Okay, the ruler is pretty far away now. That's good. We'll still have to deal with it, but yeah, later. Alright. So, are we in range? Yes, we are. Okay. Alright, alright. All three of them. Nice. So, I think we'll just open with the ritual gun. I don't think I want to overwatch with anyone. Let's check immunities. It's obviously immune to, like, mental effects. Let's see now. Okay, Vault, Solace. I don't see anything about stun immunity. Melee vulnerability, that's useful when we have a Templar. I actually don't see anything about stun immunity. Okay, so we could actually do this. Again, I would do it regardless, but if we can stun it, that would be huge. That would be absolutely massive if we could do that. Okay, let's go with that. Hopefully I'm not going to regret this, but we have to kill it eventually. Okay, did we stun it? I don't think we did. This is not guaranteed, just a chance. It was a nice crit though. Again, we probably won't kill it in one turn, because now it will have a damage reduction. And remember, you never really have higher than 90% chance to hit it, because it will always have 10% chance to reflect. So he does have Solace, which means that I can't really use mind control. Well, I could, but it's not really a good idea. Oh yeah, this attacks every enemy in range, right? Let's check all our options here. So... okay, we do have Refiner Free Fire. We can also use Blind Fire. If I use everything I have, I might be able to kill it in one turn. It's a bit of a stretch because of the damage reduction. Okay, now it will take reduced damage, I think. Yeah, see? 4 damage. Okay. I could try Vital Shot. I think Rapture is still worth using. But I could also use Refiner Free Fire like this. Because we have these other enemies. Okay, let's use a Refiner Free Fire. I think that's fine. Let's go. Okay, good. Maybe I can kill it. Okay, maybe I can. Only 4 damage from Mike. And that's supposed to be increased damage. Okay, it's going to be really, really close. I think I'll be just like a little bit short on damage. Right, that's Purge Bishop. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's a tough one. Remember about the reflect. Okay, we can kill that combat drone. I think I'm gonna do that. Then we'll get a shot at a random enemy. Because of I meant to do that. Right here. So let's go with that. There you go. Okay, yeah, I'll take it. That's fine. Then... Well, I don't have face-off, I don't have clutch shot. Or I can take a shot with my primary weapon. We have kill 'em all. That will shoot everything inside this cone, which is not much apparently. We have Sad Strike. Maybe we should use that. Okay, maybe we should actually use that. I'm considering it. What the heck? Let's use that. I assume that will happen instantly. I don't think I actually used this before. I don't remember using this. Maybe like a really long time ago. Okay, what the heck? Let's use that. Okay, that will be delayed one turn. Well, hey, that's still fine, I think. That's still fine. Now, we still want to do as much damage as possible. So what do we do here? Wait, I can stasis it. Right, nothing is really immune to stasis. That might honestly be the best thing to do. Obviously then it will not take any damage from Surge Strike. But I think that's actually the best thing to do. Obviously not right now, because I still want to attack it. We don't have Dual Strike. We could just kill the Purge Bishop as well. That's probably not a bad idea. That is actually not a bad idea. That Surge Strike was actually not that useful. I probably shouldn't have used that. But okay, whatever. Let's kill this Purge Bishop. Not sure if he has sustain. But that wouldn't prevent me from damaging him. Okay. That's not sustain, that's just one damage short. He does not have sustain. So I could use Whiplash, or I could save Whiplash for later. We could kill him with the Purge Trooper. Okay, why not? That's kind of his job. So let's just do that. Done. And he can be our Mimic Beacon. He has Implacable, so I can still move. Alright. Well then. We got a rocket. What else do we have? Okay, not that much. So... I can still move in, attack it, and then move out. Outside of the strike range. Yeah, what the heck? Let's just do that. Rend, and then move out of this AoE. Okay, yeah, only 5 damage with vulnerability, but that's fine. I could hit it again now. I don't see why not, with teamwork. Let's just do that. I want to do as much damage as possible. So again... It's actually really close. I probably could have done it if I didn't use this silly Surge Strike. Yeah, that's the biggest irony, isn't it? I actually could have done it, almost. I think I actually could have done it. It depends. Okay, so let's use Null Ward. And then Stasis. Yep. So Null Ward. He might use Dimensional Rift, well, not if he's in Stasis. Anyway, Stasis. We will definitely kill it on the next turn. Okay. And don't get the wrong impression from this engagement. These guys are really, really dangerous. If you played against them yourself, then you know. That's why I wanted to kill it as quickly as possible. You do not want to leave it unchecked. That's a terrible idea. Alright? Yeah, that Surge Strike was a bit wasted, but whatever, it's fine. Not that big of a deal. Okay, Codex. That's not the Spark Pod, is it? The ruler? No. I think... Or is it? We'll worry about that on the next turn. Yeah, that's the problem for the next turn, Commander. I guess it's not as much of a problem, because the Ethereal is about to die. Alright.
This is getting dangerous!
Come on. Yeah, that didn't do much. I think Mike actually got hit. I can't see because the camera is moving too quickly. Yeah, he had the shield, so it's not really a problem. He did lose the armor. Yeah, I shouldn't have used that, but again, it's fine. So I think we can kill it right now. I can just reload and shoot it. This is the highest damage single skill that I have. Single weapon attack. So let's do that. Remember, it will have 10% chance to reflect. Okay. Good. And one more. So it's going down. It's actually going down. So blind fire. There we go, we actually killed it. Nice. So we did not give it a chance to do anything. Which is a good thing, again, that is a very good thing. A bit too far away for Frost Bomb. Refiner Free Fire is still on cooldown. Now we can use Insanity and Domination. Who's on Overwatch? Purge Heavy, okay. Well, I can just move this guy and throw a grenade. I don't want to move too close because that Spark Lurer is still there. So let's just move a little bit. Yeah, like this. And then throw the Napalm Grenade. I can't throw it as far as I would like, but I'm still going to throw it regardless. There you go. Okay. So now what? Manti. I can shoot the Chrysalid.
Okay.
So let's do that. I'm a little bit worried about potential AoE here, but, well, we will keep the high ground. It's a bit too good to ignore. Alright. Right, let's remember about the Spark Ruler. I can kill that Chrysalid, like this. Right, I can get rid of the fire by using a medkit on myself, so let's just do that. Hopefully using melee on the Chrysalid will not trigger the spark, but this is way too tempting to get +1 focus. Okay, we're good. Probably need to back up. I'm a little bit too exposed over here. So back up. We still got some actions here. So now I can move. Okay, we could mind control. It's a little bit risky, because remember about the Spark Ruler. It might not be a good idea in this situation.
I'm going.
Yeah, that might actually not be a good idea. Insanity could also lead to mind control. But it doesn't have to. I would actually prefer Panic right now. And let's try to panic this Muton.
Feeling alright?
Let's go. It's not the end of the world if we mind control. Okay, we did mind control. It's not the end of the world. If it survives, I could actually use Mind Burst. But it seems fairly unlikely that it will survive. Wait, did Darniven just use that shit on the Spark? Are you kidding me? Oh, that's really, really bad. That is really bad. Hold on, I could actually use Mind Burst right now. If I use Teamwork. Is it worth it? I don't think it's worth it. I'd rather just have the mutant tank the damage. Yeah, it's not worth it. If they were all like on one spot, then maybe, but they're not. So can I really do anything else, or is that it?
No problem, boss.
I think that's kind of it. This might be Overwatch with Nova. Yeah, this might actually be Overwatch. Okay, Overwatch. And... yeah, still Overwatch, probably. Well, let's get the meme beacon. Not much point using Overwatch with a shotgun. Hopefully we'll get a good one. Alright. And that's pretty much it. What's this? Another pod or what? Oh, okay, that was a bit random. Alright. Yeah, I don't like the Niven using that shit on the Spark. That's really bad. That's really, really bad. That means I will have to kill the Niven, and I don't have a sniper here. So the best case scenario here is the mutant surviving. It probably won't happen, but that would be the best case scenario. But it's extremely unlikely. Probably impossible. Okay, he's almost dead. He's at 1 health. Yeah, he's gonna die. From like the burn. Well, he did his job, which was tanking the damage. Here comes our Overwatch, nice one. Once we deal with the Spark Ruler, this is probably the hardest part of this mission done, now that we killed the Ethereal. But that is still going to be a tough part to deal with, especially with the Renevan protecting the Ruler. Okay, that's kind of annoying, but whatever. Yeah, that's extremely annoying. I could mind control that guy, like with actual domination, actually. Okay, yeah, this is a lot of enemies. But I'm kind of cornered, like... I didn't exactly have a lot of options, okay? Give me Bunny Bot. Okay, yeah, we're gonna eat the... yeah, Sonic Bomb. I mean, again, literally nothing I could have done about that. I'm gonna have to give up my high ground. I mean, wait, I don't have to, I can just take the damage. I mean, this damage is not actually that big of a deal. But obviously you shouldn't take damage if you don't have to. But it's not that big of a deal. So it might actually make sense to just eat that damage. Okay, so I can't use this shield because you have to use it as your first action. And almost nobody will get it here. But we got the Frost Grenade. We got Helix Projector, which is not too bad. Yeah, that's not too bad. So let's go here. Trigger that Overwatch, that's fine. And we'll use the Helix Projector. Okay, that's actually kind of decent. Right here, on these guys on the right side. I can also get the mech. Alright, let's go. So Acid Burn and Shred. That's good. Okay, yeah, we need to kill that Niven. I might actually stay here. Like, again, we'll take some damage, but it's not that big of a deal. So, before we do anything, though, let's use Insanity on the Codex first. If the Mind Control does not land, I will use Domination on the Raid Commando. If it does, we'll do something else. Okay, this is good, this is what I wanted. Okay, that's fine. No idea what that's supposed to be, but alright. We also have Venom Deluge. This will attack like every enemy in range. But yeah, first we want the domination on this fella. He's actually going to be pretty good. He has Rend, Blade Storm, and some other stuff. Okay, so I still have another Napalm Grenade. That's an option. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stay here. I'm really considering it. I'm actually really considering it. I can use Null Ward again. Yeah. I mean, some people can move. Sadly, Manti is the one who took damage, and he's the one... okay, no, not Manti. Okay, no, Nate did not take damage. So he could reload and then take a shot.
Ready to go.
Okay, let's check our chance to hit here. Okay, pretty good one on the Niven. 7 to 9 damage and a guaranteed hit. I want to kill that Niven. I know I'm repeating myself, but... hey, it's true, okay? Yeah, let's kill that Niven, it's fine. Let's go, Nate. Okay, we need 1 more damage. Alright. And yeah, then we can still just move out of this. I'll have to give up my high ground, but alright, whatever, it's fine. So, then... I could use the acid bomb. The Niven does have acid on it already, so that should kill it. In theory. As for our other friend here... so... well, I still have 1 more napalm grenade. Manti should probably move. He could grapple over here and still shoot the Codex. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan to me. Let's just use free reload. Like so. We can heal ourselves. Yep, okay, so heal.
You'll be fine.
I don't feel comfortable with 12 health and no armor. And then we can shoot the Codex. I can also use Clutch Shot. That would actually kill it. You know what? Let's do that. It's a decent use. And yeah, we'll get 1 more shot because of... I meant to do that. Okay, well, I don't have a Rage Strike. Interesting idea. A little bit aggressive, though. Maybe too aggressive. I kind of still want to use Null Ward, but most people still have a shield, so... maybe not. Who's on Overwatch? Do I care? Oh yeah, the Purge Heavy. I don't think I really care all that much. I don't want to kill the Chrysalid. For obvious reasons. So we still have Nova. Let's move him out. Spreading out is also a good idea, because the Spark Ruler has some AoE stuff. So, okay, I could still use the Acid Bomb. Actually, not a bad idea. Yeah, maybe. Or we can save it for something better. What about this Napalm Grenade? I can kill the Chrysalid with the Napalm Grenade. I'm gonna stay where I am. Alright, let's use the Napalm Grenade. Like this. That's pretty damn good damage. There you go. We killed the Chrysalid. And then we can still take a shot at the Niven. It's only 46%, but might as well, right? There you go, we actually got it. Nice. Okay, alright. The ruler is still pretty far away, which is a good thing. That is a very good thing. So, do we do anything else here? Well, probably reload. Definitely reload. I think that's pretty much it for this turn. Well, I don't have, like, Slug Shot. So we can probably kill that mech. I could use Advanced Teamwork. But I have no real need to do that. Do I just run this Overwatch? I suppose I could. I will give the Spark extra actions. But we can kill this mech. Oh, I will set myself on fire? No. Okay, what the heck, let's do it. We don't have 22 health, it's fine. Not to mention, he actually has some self-regen. From his vest? Not sure anymore, but... Anyway, it's fine if we take some damage. Okay, so now I can back up. I could actually give myself another action and still attack something. But let's just back up. Where do I go? Probably here, actually. Can we not set ourselves on fire? Apparently that's like mission impossible here. Okay, I can't go here without setting myself on fire. We can go here. It's not as good, but I'll take it. Okay. So then... I don't have dual strike, that's not super useful here. I might just heal myself here. Yeah, let's just heal up. Okay, and probably spread out a little bit. Or just stay here. I can still take a shot at this scout, but he does have acid on it, so it should go down. Let's just overwatch. It was a decent turn. So the mech should die. The dot is not always reliable. There are some cases where it will do 0 damage. Mostly if it's a result of a graze. Okay, it's dead. Alright. So, let's see. There are still quite a few of them. Here's our overwatch. Alright, I wasn't really counting on that hitting, but you never know. I hit lower shots than this. Okay. That's fine. I can't even see who he's shooting. Okay, there's the ruler. Okay, that's fine. He didn't kill our bot yet. I assume the bot will die here. But maybe not. You never know. Maybe not. Okay, maybe he won't die. This has to be one of their last moves here. Okay, yeah, micro missiles, that's fine, I guess. Okay, gunship. Why is it taking damage? Oh yeah, because of the bio-lost bleeder. That's pretty funny. Okay, we lost a little bit of cover, but that's okay. I guess I'm glad I healed myself. So, we need to start doing some good damage here. We don't have Refiner Free Fire. We could use Vital Shot, actually. It is a mechanical enemy, so it might get temporarily stunned. It should get temporarily stunned. Is it immune to Frost? To Frostbomb, I mean? Where are immunities? I don't think it is. I don't see anything about that. So I could just use that and it will not end my turn. It's not a bad idea. Okay, hold up though. Hold up. We can throw the frost grenade with our bot right here. He's being suppressed, so if I want to do that, I should just do it as my first action. So let's do that. He can die after. There you go, frozen. Okay, that will help us a lot actually. So first, let's use blind fire maybe. Let's check everyone who can do something. So, where's our bolter guy? Right here, Nate. He's actually in range. Okay. And he's still in cover. 92%. This will shred 2. Okay. Let's take that shot, that's fine. There you go. Okay, and then we can freeze it again. This should be fine. This should actually be fine. So now I can Vital Shot, but I can also Blind Fire. Let's maybe shoot with Ramela, then we'll also get Holo Targeting up. I will probably be focusing purely on the roller here. So it's not great ignoring all these other enemies. But yeah, we have to deal with the ruler. Oh yeah, right, I could blow up our friend here. Maybe that's the play too. Maybe it is. He doesn't do a ton of damage though. No, let's just keep him alive. There's no need to blow him up. Okay, we'll get holo targeting on the spark. Let's go with that. It will come in handy, no doubt. Okay, good. So, frozen for 2 more actions. Then, I can still take a shot with the bot's shotgun. We need to shred it more. So, I guess I'll just use blind fire. Thing is, I can use frost bomb and then vital shot. I can't use vital shot first because that will end my turn. We should be fine without another frost bomb, I think. Yeah, let's blind fire first for the shred. Here you go. Okay, so then we can use vital shot because it's no longer frozen. Let's do that. I think we have enough damage. So that's shut down for 2 actions. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll do 1/3 easily. Oh yeah, easily. Yeah, easily. Again, the downside is that I won't be, like, doing much else to any other enemies. But that's fine. Okay, great. Alright, so Manti, he can also do that. Wait, can he? Can he not get line of sight? Wait, can he not get range or line of sight? Apparently he can't. Okay, apparently he can't. He can hit other enemies though. Okay then, never mind. I can use Whiplash, so let's do that. I should probably heal Bojo. 10 HP is not great. Yeah, that's not great. Okay. This might already be enough. I didn't do the math. I'm just checking how many actions we have. Not that many. Let's shoot him with the Purge Trooper. And the mace. Not too happy about that. Okay, not too happy about that. But I think we did enough. Yes, okay, we did enough. Now, I could hit it one more time to make our life easier in the future. But I think I need to handle all these other enemies right now. Yeah, I need to handle all these other enemies. He's running away, that's good enough, okay? Let's not push it too much. I guess Mike could hit it. How much damage would that be? 11 to 12. I don't know. Okay, fine. Fine. Hopefully I'm not going to regret this, but fine, we'll attack it one more time. There you go, we got a crit. Okay, that was probably worth it. I think that was worth it. Good damage. Okay, so now I can give him another action through teamwork. Right here, there you go. And then Bojo still has one more action because he has second wind. Now what? Well, we have some options here. What can we kill? Let's check Manti. What can you do? He can get a bunch of targets. So, right here on the left.
I guess that'll be okay.
He doesn't have Shredder, keep in mind. Kill them all? I don't think that's worth using. Not right now, anyway. Well, we have a chance to kill the mech phalanx. So let's just shoot the mech phalanx. There you go, got it. Even got a crit. Okay. Yes, you got it. Then, I still have the rocket. I could actually use Medi shot on Manti and take another shot. So I could do that. Heck, I could use Rage Strike on the Mech Titan. But I would be out of cover. No, I can be in cover. Maybe that's not a bad idea. What the heck? Let's go with that. That's a pretty good idea. Nice. That's also a shred. Oh, and that guy panicked. That was a very good move right there. That was such a good move. Okay, and we can probably kill it. I don't have Dual Strike. Apparently I can't use it on the Titan. Is this enough? Yeah, okay, this is enough. So let's just kill it. Bye-bye. Yeah, that was a good turn. Alright, we still got Mike. We still got this guy. So... I guess I can just blast the spark. Remember, we still got a gunship in the back.
Getting weaker by the moment.
That's also a shred. It will remove suppression. Alright. Yeah, let's back up. And then we can still attack with Mike. So, attack this guy? I guess so. Yeah, okay. It's fine.
Body won't last forever.
It's almost dead.
Only the armor.
And then back up. Let's not run through acid if we don't have to. I don't have full cover I can back up into. Actually, yes I do. Right here. That's a nice spot. Okay. Now, the spark might be able to flank me, but it's not the end of the world. So this is a move-only action. I can go back to high ground. That was a pretty good turn. We still got 15 enemies remaining, however, so we're not quite done. Including some pretty dangerous ones. Gunships are always dangerous, especially if you're playing with like normal Requiem. So, you know, all reactions enabled and such, which is what I'm doing. Okay, I like how our meme bot is still alive. Probably not for much longer, but who knows.
Reload sequence.
Okay, will you attack the bot or... He didn't attack anything, okay. I like how the gunship is down to 13 health already, because of the acid. So the spark didn't actually attack anything. Works for me. Let's just blast it and get +1 focus again. Who's on Overwatch? The Purge Heavy is on Overwatch. Alright, we'll deal with that first. Here you go. That will remove Overwatch. Okay, Chrysalid, that's fine. And hey, we got +1 focus. Yeah, one Chrysalid is not really a problem. Alright. So now we can kill the spark, so let's do that. We still got this mutant back here. Yes, we do. I might be a little bit too far away to hit it with anyone. Actually, okay, we can hit it.
I can handle that.
Let's attack with Ramela first. We could also use Soulfire. If I take a normal shot, we'll get holo targeting up. But that's only 41%. I think in this situation, I'd rather just use Soulfire. It will still take some damage from the acid.
Did you see that?
Oh, it died. Nice. And we panicked. Okay, not quite what I wanted, but whatever. Why did we even panic? Yeah, from the mutant, I guess. He does have the ability that can potentially make you panic when you attack it. I didn't think that can trigger when you kill it, but okay, it's fine. We're not really exposed or anything. So, hold up. What's this? That's the Purge Heavy. I'm just checking. Nate can reload and take a shot. So, kill the spark. And that Mike can kill something else.
Well, how about that?
Okay, that's good. Go on. Oh yeah, combat rush. Not that I really need it anymore.
Whatever you say.
Can a Nova shoot something? Are we close enough? We are. I can shoot the Purge Heavy. That probably won't kill him though. But let's do it anyway. Yeah, it won't kill him, but let's shoot him anyway. Okay, it did kill him, nice. It can happen.
Come and go so quickly.
I wasn't counting on it happening, but it was one of the potential outcomes. And now we can actually slash the Chrysalid and kill the Chrysalid, very nice.
All my people.
This is going really well. Definitely better than I expected when I saw the Spark Roller and the Ethereal. We handled that pretty well. Okay, another chrysalid, that's fine. We can just stay here with parry. Alright, reload, overwatch. Back up with this dude. Okay, so we don't know we still have the... what's his face? Gunship? Okay, overwatch. But I think the hard part is done. I don't want to jinx it. The gunship can potentially one-shot you with the rat cannon thing. So I will not underestimate it. Alright, hunker down.
I stood still for 20 years. I suppose I can handle this.
Yeah, it's like over here. It took a bunch of damage from the acid, so that helps too. Go on. Here comes Overwatch. Yeah, I wasn't really counting on that doing much. There's the parry. Alright. Yeah, there's the gunship. I'm glad it can repair. Okay. Let's move on. We destroyed a lot of cover around here. Yep. Hey, that wasn't me, actually. They made me, okay? They made me.
Seems doable.
Right, let's kill that chrysalid real quick. I guess Mike can do that. Yeah, don't attack the exploding shit.
You will pay the price.
We have full focus now, so we don't really have to care about killing blows anymore. I guess somebody else will kill it. Like this fella. Pretty awkward line of sight here. I can just use the pistol. Yeah, don't shoot the exploding barrel or tank. Alright. And hey, we can still overwatch. So, let's move on, shall we? I can actually still conceal myself. Also, we can give everyone shields with the bot.
What's over there?
We just need to be close to each other. That might still come in handy. Anyone in need of healing? Let's actually not heal that, because this can grant another action. So, there's no real reason to heal 1 HP. I can use it later to get the extra action instead.
I'm going.
Alright, reload for Nate. Our big attack with the bolter is up again. Yeah, that had like what, 5-turn cooldown? But that was a pretty good one. Alright, Overwatch. Overwatch in case somebody shows up. I wanted that shield, so we can use it on the next turn. Alright, Overwatch. And let's go.
Staying put. How tactically innovative.
We can probably ambush them. Okay, gunship is no longer burning from acid. It might be burning again soon. Okay, they are actually coming back. So we could potentially set up an ambush. Alright, let's give everyone shield. I think everyone's in range. Okay, let me double check if there's anyone further away. No, looks like that's everyone. Alright, so shield. Here you go. That is a pretty good one. Alright, so let's see if we can ambush it. Right, there's the chrysalid. We will kill that real quick. If they come back over here, then obviously we can ambush them, no problem. We probably want to kill the chrysalid from range. Yep.
I'm trusting you here.
So, Monty. And that's a kill. Okay, good. And everyone else
It's dead. It has
will
to be
use Overwatch. Monty can use Overwatch too.
sub.
Alright, Overwatch for everyone else, and we'll see if we can get an ambush. Should be doable. Again, depends on what they do exactly.
No problem, boss.
Only one way to find out. Alright, that's everyone. So, Overwatch. Here you go. Alright, let's go. I do hope they come here. And then we could conceal afterwards. Yep, there they are. Okay, let's go. We saved our conceal. because we only have one. Alright, let's go, people. Do some good damage. Doesn't have to be to the gunship. Nice shot. Was that the Codex?
I definitely got that one.
Yes, it was. Nice. Yeah, that's not a big pod, but they do have the gunship. The most dangerous thing the gunship can do is like the rat cannon. Because if he targets multiple people with it, it will go off like on the same turn. And then you will take a ton of damage. You can actually lose people to that really easily. Like really, really easily. And it can do like 14 damage or even more. It's super dangerous. So you don't want to group up too much if you are fighting a gunship.
Whatever you say.
Sometimes it's hard to avoid. Okay, let's take this shot. And it's a miss.
Not even close.
Okay, not too happy about that one, but alright. Blind fire, no. We should probably get holo targeting up just in case. In case I manage to somehow miss everything. Which is a real possibility. It does have good defense. Okay, so it will probably use rat cannon now. It might. Which means I want to kill it with like the next attack. No, it will use a normal attack. Okay.
Taking fire over here.
So that's not going to be a problem. We can just kill it now. Who wants to do the honors? It doesn't really matter too much. Monty is pretty close to a promotion.
I'll go.
Only needs like 7 more experience right there. And we got it. Alright. We'll get the wreck.
Hard target, minimal damage.
Okay, so we can throw the beacon. Or the battle scanner, rather. Alright. So we are going, I think, in this direction. Okay, we're going in this direction. Or so it seems. Yep.
If you say so.
Alright, let's go. We only got 6 enemies remaining. So the mission is kind of basically done. Yep. It was pretty rough. Like, we didn't take any damage from the ethereal. So you might get the impression the ethereal was easy to deal with. But it only looked that way because we killed it before it got a chance to do anything. Trust me, it can really ruin your day. That's why I focused on it so much. It was definitely the most dangerous enemy in this mission. Like, by far. It's also a pretty rare enemy. So, when you play a campaign with the Requiem Legion, well, actually, the Ethereal itself is a standalone mod. But if you play a campaign with the Ethereal, you might not actually see it more than, like, maybe 3 times in your entire campaign. Maybe 2. Oh, there's something over there. Alright. Or is there? Well, again, we're not really in a rush now, so... Oh yeah, it's gonna be Chrysalids, that's fine. We are pretty close to the gate now. Let's kill the Chrysalid. One more.
It's still up.
That can be very comfortable to shoot. Like... But alright, whatever floats his boat. Can I actually kill it?
Ready to go. Scanning.
I guess we can overwatch here. With the pistol. There you go. A bit of a wasted experience, but whatever, we killed it. Alright, Overwatch.
To that area.
Overwatch.
Waiting for my next turn.
5 more enemies. Obviously including the gatekeeper. That's standard. We can go on some high ground. Might as well. Alright. Oh yeah, there it is.
Uniquely graceful compared to some of the other species we've seen.
Okay, let's go.
Gives off very strong psionic readings.
I'm not sure what we were expecting down here, but this definitely looks promising.
That's not the same rift the Codex used when it appeared. This thing could lead anywhere. It may not even be pointing at Earth.
As with most things, we'll likely need to bring it back to the ship for further examination.
Okay, well, we might as well just use the rocket to shred it a little bit, because, you know, why not? I probably won't use it for anything else. Also, I never checked what that gauntlet thing does. Can I actually kill this thing right now? That is an excellent question.
I'm going.
I think Nate will have to use a rocket here. Probably the blaster. He's in range, just barely, but he is. So let's do that. That is like up to 15 damage. It's actually pretty good. Oh yeah, war steel alloys, so like reduce damage from explosives. That's okay, we can use vital shot. 84%. Can we get holo targeting up? We can. Can we insanity? I mean, we can. It's only 13%, but we can. Probably a bit of a waste in this situation. But what else am I really gonna do here? Not that much, to be honest. So what the heck? Let's use insanity. 13% is still 13%, okay? Okay, alright, we did 3 damage. And we ruptured it. That's what I wanted. Now we can take a shot with our main weapon to get holo targeting up. And then we can take a proper shot. Which should be pretty nice damage here with Nova. I can rupture. It's already ruptured, but it will do more damage. Or we can vital shot. Yeah, let's do vital shot. There we go, confused.
Armor deflection.
Alright, I might actually not be able to finish it off. So the confusion effect kind of helps. Take a shot with the trooper. 99%. I think we'll kill it. Okay, yeah, we'll kill it. Will we though? Hold up, hold up. Hold up.
Let's see what it can do.
Manti. Okay, let's take a shot with Manti. Can I grapple? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Okay, let's grapple. Then we can shoot twice, actually. Or can we? Well, no, but we'll get high ground. So... I don't really need cover. There are still chrysalids, but they don't give a shit about cover. So just shoot it, normally. Yup. I mean, this will kill it, guaranteed. Alright then. We are almost done here. Yes, we are. I should probably kill this dude because he has a lot. So, yeah, I think we'll actually do that. Let me just attack him really quick. I wanted a load. Obviously.
We should do something about that.
Alright.
Do you expect me to kneel?
Now we just need to find the chrysalids. There was a bug in this mission like very long time ago. I don't think that's a thing anymore. Where it was possible like for the chrysalids to stay permanently burrowed. Which was a problem if you didn't have a battle scanner. But we do have a refreshing battle scanner. Every like 4 turns. I'm just gonna kill this raid commando. Yep. Just to make sure we get the loot, you know. There. Do we get experience from a kill like this? I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out. Okay, kill him, thank you. Wait, what? Okay, there we go. You just kill him. So 149. Oh, he deflected, really. That's actually pretty funny. Okay, that's actually pretty funny that he deflected. Here, Ramela can do it. Actually, kind of close to a promotion here. Just kill him, please. Deflected again? Really?
That is not good.
What the heck? Well, alright then. It's fine, Overwatch then.
This unit doesn't really crouch, you know?
Nate is very close to a promotion. Maybe he can get it from this mission. Yeah, let's actually see if we can get it from this mission. I don't know if this will grant me experience, but let's find out. I mean Manti, not Nate. Yeah, right here, Manti. He's at 172. So let's see if this grants experience. Okay, is he just gonna deflect every single time because he's friendly? We hit him earlier though. So what the heck? That's kind of odd. Somebody kill him, please. Okay, there.
Soldier down! I have no ammo.
Wait, oh, I didn't note how much experience Bojo had. Okay, doesn't matter, just get the loot. Mike is getting pretty close to Brigadier. Mike might actually end up being our first Brigadier on the roster. Not the best loot ever. So hold up, who was the person with the battle scanner? Somebody had a refreshing battle scanner. Because I need to find the remaining enemies.
Staying put. How tactically innovative.
I assume it's Chrysalids. It might be a normal pod. So, oh yeah, right here, this is the one. Yep,
I guess that'll be okay.
let's take a look. Let's just throw it like over here. I assume this is the zone wall. Let's throw it, yeah, like this. Okay then. This is a pretty unusual map for this mission. Let's look around. I hope it's not gonna be bugged, but it shouldn't be. Finding these last few enemies can be a little bit tedious. In this mission in particular, actually.
Overwatch engaged.
Scanning.
Alright, Overwatch.
I'll maintain my watch.
And reload.
Back in.
I'll wait here, if that is your wish.
They have to be around here somewhere. Okay, they have to be around here somewhere. Hopefully I won't have to just throw the battle scanner all over the place. What the heck?
I can handle that.
Okay, I actually might end up doing that. It could still be a normal pod. So, running around like this might backfire. If it's a normal pod.
Seems doable.
But, yeah, I don't want to spend too much time just randomly running around.
On Overwatch.
I suppose I could just use a console command. Because this is a bit annoying. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's a normal pod actually, but also Chrysalids. Okay, okay. It was just basically in the corner, so it's fine. We'll handle it.
Sensors indicate armor deflection.
Let's go, people, do some damage, please. Nice, we got the Chrysalid.
Interference. They're
Yep.
flanking my position.
There is a Spectre. Okay, this is fine. Just a formality. Most of them don't even have armor at all. Okay. Well, let's finish this, shall we? I'm just gonna pull the Spectre in. Maybe we can still get that promotion for Monty. I think we can. I'm pretty sure we can. Stand, nice. Not for long, because he's about to be dead. Alright. Yeah, so that's Nate. Let's take a shot. Can we get line of sight? And no, we cannot. Well, kind of. We can from like over here.
I can handle that.
The chance to hit will likely not be amazing. 60%. Probably better off using a rocket. If I can use it, I can. Alright, let's just use a rocket. We can probably destroy that tree. A better use of our action there. Yep. Okay, so... Nova... Ramela is pretty close to a promotion too. Yeah, there's Manti. He's pretty far away. He will not be able to shoot right now unless we make some creative use of grapple. Okay, if I go like here... I don't think I can. Hold on, teamwork from who? Ramela. I actually probably could.
Deploying grapple.
I think I actually could. Okay, there, we got line of sight. I would still have to hit. Which might or might not happen. It probably doesn't really matter that much. What about Nova? Okay, can't flank, but we can take a shot. Well, we can flank the bot, the droid. And let's try to shoot the Sai sniper. There you go, okay, good. And bleeding. So, okay, Manti could try to kill the priest. I could, okay, I could kill the priest with Mike. So Ramela could just use teamwork for Manti. And then Manti could definitely kill the droid. I just want that promotion. So let's just move over here. Use teamwork. And then we'll kill the droid. And maybe we'll kill the sniper too. So Latring hands at the droid. That will give us a shot at one of the other enemies. Like so. Yeah, that's the promotion already. Nice. So Colonel. We got ourselves another Colonel. Alright, so let's finish this. Got the sniper. So then Mike can kill the priest and we're basically done here. Yep. We are basically done. He might get sustain. No, this is a cryo priest. There. What he will get is a dirt nap. And now I think we're done. We should be done. 0 remaining. There it is. Well, that was pretty interesting. Yes, indeed. Let's go home. So, let's check out the promotion. Okay, 6 days, that's fine. Thousands to go. Gunslinger, decoy. So once per turn, after killing an enemy with your primary weapon, you may take an additional non-movement action. Yeah, that is really, really good. I don't think I have to tell you how good this is. So we will take this for sure. Alright. Yeah, only 6 days. In the infirmary, that's fine. There's the loot. So we got the gunship rig, we got the Niven rings.
Although we believe it provides the
Elerium core.
of long distance travel,
Tumeld.
potentially beyond the confines of our world itself.
Alright then.
Take time before we can truly understand the gateway.
Now, we'll still need to do the part where we'll have to skulljack a codex.
In order to analyze the alien
But we can't actually do that yet.
we
First, we need
we will
to
need
do
to
some
make the
actual
appropriate
research.
modifications to the
We will
ship.
need this upgrade here, so I'm just gonna do it right away.
Shadow
Yep, just
chamber.
pay for it right away. There's no reason not to. And we can continue. Was there a mission?
Your team has done an excellent job in the recovery of this alien.
No, there was no mission right now. Okay, so let's continue.
With further research,
I don't really need to expand anymore. I mean, we could, but
uncovering the truth.
let's just go back scanning for that soldier.
Indicates the
There are only
enemy
38
for
hours
our
left
position.
on it.
We need to be careful about where we pick our
Wait, what? Oh, yeah. We will still get Avenger defense, actually. Because we've not had one in this campaign. I'm not too worried about that. Wait, did we have one? I thought... Okay, I'm mixing up campaigns. Well, either way, doesn't matter. I don't really need a lead. No, we're good, thanks. We could get this superior PCS though. I still have a bunch of people I can send, no problem. I mean, we have plenty of people. So yeah, let's just do it. It's fine. I could definitely still use some decent PCSs. Yeah, here, you guys can go. Get the SMG. There you go. Okay, 14 days. Alright. I'm not paying, thanks. Off you go then.
My client will do whatever is needed.
Give me somebody good. Okay, recovered. 4 hours to finish bond training. We probably have a lot of people in need of bond training. Apparently not. Okay, do that then. How about conditioning? When is that gonna finish? Not yet. In 5 days. Okay. Carry on. So, who is it gonna be? There's a mission. I assume that's for one of the dark events. Exalt squad, unknown enemies. Yeah, at force level 16 and above, some of these missions can actually be pretty hard. Let's finish the soldier. Also, advanced PCS here, so agility, that's good. Okay, Captain, Shadow Expert Assassin. That's Clownfish. Not necessarily what I was hoping for, but let's take a look anyway. So, Captain. Over here. Yep, right here. Okay, pretty good compatibility with some people. What do you have? Blend, Blood Trail, Combat Protocol, Shadow Step, Run and Slice. Yeah, Disabling Shot is good. Shadow Strike, Ambush. Okay. Above average combat intelligence. 83 aim. Okay, so I'm gonna have to think about this one. What was that other promotion? Oh yeah, the Skirmisher. Combat Presence, obviously. Alright, anyone else waiting for a promotion? Yes, actually. 2 more people, okay. Probably from Covert Operations. Yeah, Hail of Bullets. Yep. A Scrounger is good though. Yeah, Agent has Scrounger. Chance of extra load. Might still be useful at this stage, but definitely much better earlier in this campaign. So that's a heal. Sonic heal from range. But Snapshot is definitely useful, so I'll take that. Anyway, that's going to be the end of this episode, so thanks for watching all the way to the end, I appreciate it. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.